Okay, we've been talking about this climate innovation hub, and when the idea came up that we should do a design, I was quite excited to think of a design. I must say this has been, throughout the plan of this conference, this has been the best kept secret of the conference planning to this point. Virtually nobody apart from myself has seen the design before today. So I've been keeping it a bit secret, doing some work and rubbing minds. Now the concept of it, let me just run through this, the background for the design, for this center. The proposed youth-driven eco-innovation hub is the first of its kind in Nigeria. You can Google and check what you will visually see. There's this virtual innovation hub on Facebook. I think there's a Facebook group like that. But there is no place that you go and find a hub that people sit down and think of innovations on climate and eco-entrepreneurship anywhere. Only IT, you see IT hubs, you see technology hubs and all that, but there's none like this. Globally, I am not sure there's anyone. I've tried to check, but I've not seen anyone. So this is the first of its kind. You would hear about IT hubs, technology hubs, art hubs, etc., but not an eco-innovation hub. Basic features of the hub. The hub is meant to provide an enabling environment for all to gather and share ideas, carrying out research, sorry mistake there, carrying out research and incubate eco-innovations with the aim of providing eco-solutions for the benefit of our environment, both locally and globally, while creating direct and indirect jobs for millions along the value chain of these innovations. Now, when you do innovations, there's this huge value chain that people benefit from, and that's the beauty of thinking of a product or having a product. The value chain, the benefits directly and indirectly are enormous. You cannot see, you can't predict this is how it's going to benefit A, B, and C. In fact, when it starts to unveil, then you start to see that thing is expanding gradually. The facility is designed to efficiently manage energy by taking advantage of daylight. That's very important. And its daylighting needs. Sorry, there was a mistake somewhere there. As such, the facility has large windows. So during the day, it's such that you will not need all these bulbs. Large windows. You want to conserve as much energy as possible. So you will have large windows during the day and all that. It's also such that the roof collects and drains water into a store in a large underground water tank reservoir for use in the facility. During the rainy seasons, it has this very wide span roofs. I thought of doing a design of just small models and that, but then I found that it was going to be more difficult to work. So have one large building that you can have your panel on it, then you can drain your water and store it in an underground tank. During the dry season when you need water, you just have a pump that pumps it up to a head tank and then everyone gets it. So you are trying to be as innovative and creative as using all that. The building will also use mainly pure sources of energy like solar, wind power, to power the facility instead of conventional sources of energy. So we want to be totally independent of NEPA, GED, Ikeja, whatever, all those. We want to be independent of them. So it will be such that it's going to have solar panels. So unfortunately, the solar panels will not see on the design, but subsequently, the whole of the roof will be covered with solar panels. We're going to have wind turbines that will generate some kind of fire. Thank God Abu is here, so we'll tap into those construction material. Now, this is very key because we're used to conventional sources of construction. And we architects can do a whole lot of damage that we don't know about. So if you go to places like Ajakuta, you see the kind of mining that is going there, and Ashaka. It is degrading the environment, all looking for limestone to produce cement and all that. So we want to go away from that. So you either recycle or so the concept of this is that you want to use materials that are not the materials. The primary material for construction used for the facilities are shipping containers stacked together to create a space in the facility. Shipping containers, a lot of people don't even know what to do with them. After you ship containers and they bring things, then the company says, okay, pay some money, or you take it back, or if you want to pay us money. It's just to recycle those shipping containers. And as we grow and we get to that point, we can use our contacts too, and contact big companies like Maersk, who is the top shipping company in the world, and say, okay, you may have a lot of shipping containers, collaborate with us and be a part of Jos Green Centre and just donate this number of containers to us. Probably to come to Lagos, I will find a way of transporting it down to Jos. So the use of conventional building materials are only limited to the foundation of the facility. Now the foundation is the most important thing in any building. And for now, we do not have that liberty. I've checked globally with small research about it. There are the two materials that you can use to get the kind of foundation in, except you are building on a rock. You still have to go back to cement and all that. So where we will use the conventional things like cement and gravel is at the foundation, because we need a stable foundation. So that's just where we will use those kind of things. Now this is an example of a shipping container, what was done with shipping container. So this is just to show us what can be done with it. Now, the functionality of the hall, because a building has to be functional. The facility includes spaces for exhibition, small seminar spaces, administrative office, spaces for different eco-innovation departments that we talked about. Yesterday, we were signing in on departments where we want to function. So the facility will have that, a canteen, a store, warehouse spaces, an auditorium for large meetings, conveniences, and more. So there's so much. The way they design is such that you can change your spaces at any time. So it's not like these hard walls have been built. At some point, you can decide, okay, we want to use this space for something else, we change it for that. So it's as functional as anything. Okay, the conceptual design for the first hub in Jos, Nigeria. Okay, this is the front view. Yeah. This is the front view. So it's just strictly shipping containers and steel. So you just use steel, and so this is the approach of the hub. This is the side view. You can notice how big the windows are. You can see everywhere windows. So we don't need all this drama, and it's prophetic too that JDC will park all these cars there. So this is from the roof. Now that's where the hall is. This is the hall. Now that's a huge skylighting. So during the daytime, we don't need to put on any lights. We have natural lights. So offices. Now if you notice this is a shipping container. It's perfectly 12 meters high. So it is high enough for us. The idea of this too is that our water tanks are going to be stored in this. The water that we bring into our, so we'll have an underground tank and pump the water into the tanks here. So we have our tanks here, and then our conveniences and any part that we need.